So we're going to look at another concept known as aliasing. And what aliasing does is that it allows you to give columns or tables alternative names for easier reference in queries. There might be some cases where you have some weird column names or some really long column names and you do not keep using the long column names. Like if your query keeps building up, keeps going, and if your query keeps building up and you do not want to keep using that same column name because it's long or whatever the reason might be, you can actually give it an alias. You can give it an alias, so it's kind of like giving it a cool nickname to use in place of the main name. Now what aliasing does, it's only going to apply to the result set. It's not going to change the original column name. The original column name is not going to change, just the result will change. The best way to see this is show an example. So let's go back to pgadmin. Okay, so this is what I have at the moment. Let's say I have title. Let's just print out all the column names so I see and pick one weird long name, if any. Okay, so for example, let's say release here. I want to view release here, so I'm going to select release here. As, and another keyword in SQL is as, and that we use that for aliasing. So now I'm going to think of another name I want to use to replace release here, so I won't keep on using release here. So I can use year to represent it, and if I run this, you're going to see that the result set has changed to year. Now, do you remember the second point in the slide? It says that it doesn't affect the original data, it's just going to affect the result set. So in the original data, if I should check it, maybe let me check everything. It's not going to modify the original data, that's still going to be released here. Yeah, still released here. The only thing that changes when I use an alias is the output, the result. So as we move on in SQL, you're going to see the importance and how aliasing can help you. For this example, it's simple and you may not need to use it as much. One more thing before we close. Another way you can alias, I mentioned you use the as keyword. You could also do aliasing without using the as keyword. You just select the column and then let's say I want to use Y to represent release here. Normally I'll do something like this. And this works, represents the year, so Y is what I'm using. Another way I could do this is just by using nothing, just release here and Y, and boom. So these are different ways you could alias. Most people prefer using the as so that their code will be readable. Like if someone is reading their code, the person will be able to understand, oh, I see what you're doing here, you're aliasing. Or you could just do without the as. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you found it useful, please give us a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you when I see you.